Welcome back. It is now time to go to Japan. And the only news really this week is coming from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and the main event has been signed for the big January 4th show in the Tokyo Dome. And this is the one that everybody in Japan has been calling for. They've been asking for it, and they're gonna get it. Keiji Muto defends the IWGP Heavyweight Championship against Hiroshi Tanahashi. In a way, this on paper looks like a really good match. Now, and I'll get to more of the news in a minute of this show, but I do want to say, and this is from the PureRisoFan.com website, that the show will be airing live on pay-per-view, and there will be a TV Asahi special running for 90 minutes from 1 a.m. hours after the event finishes over in Japan. So if you're over there in Japan, you're going to be staying up a long time that night. Now also, some more names have been announced for this event, and this is already, just from, listen to these names that are going to be there. Kurt Angle, Kevin Nash, Team 3D, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Mystico. Yes, Mystico will be making his first appearance in Japan, and he's going to do it on the January 4th show, headlined by Keiji Muto and Hiroshi Tanahashi. This looks like, just from the talent, and of course you're going to have, the talent of New Japan Pro Wrestling in there, just looks like a fantastic card that's going to be coming up. And of course, in the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping, more matches are going to be announced for this big show. Now, earlier I had mentioned about Ricky Steamboat Jr., how he wrestled his fourth professional match last week. And I gotta say, we're looking at this young talent of today, of my generation, of our generation, the ones who grew up from the late 90s on. We could be spoiled, in a sense, of the amount of talent from traditional wrestling families that are coming. I mean, think about this. We got Ricky Steamboat Jr., Reed Flair, Joe Hennig, all three of the DiBiase boys, Ted Jr., Mike, and Brett, Cody Rhodes, D.H. Smith, the Colon brothers, Natalya Neihart. Who else am I missing? There are so many, wrestlers right now that are second generation, third generation. Of course, Randy Orton's leading the pack. Now, I'm not saying that all of these wrestlers are going to be, like a Stone Cold or a Rock. But let's think about this. The talent that could be there within all those wrestlers, all those names. We could be setting up for the next great decade of professional wrestling. And these guys could be leading the way towards this new decade coming up, 2010, 2011, all the way through. These guys are going to probably be the leaders of this next generation of professional wrestling. But, wrestling, it's very hard to exceed, who your predecessor was, but I got this strong feeling that we're in for something special with these group of talent, with this group of talent, this group of wrestlers. Who knows what we got in store the next 5-10 years of professional wrestling from these, second, third generation wrestlers. Just fascinating. It's scary. I like this. I really like this. The NWA report is coming up next.